What's up, guys? We got actually I got a few drones I'm going to review in the next couple days here. This one is the JJRC H11WH 6-axis gyro drone. This has a feature called altitude position hold. So when you're climbing in altitude and then you take off the sticks, it will just kind of hold its altitude, so you don't have to worry about it dropping back down and things like that. Makes it a little bit easier for beginners. So this has 2.4 gigahertz. It has a camera, eversion, lights, oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff this has. Okay, but anyway, this has a camera, a little Wi-Fi signal that you connect to your phone. Let's go ahead and open it up here. Oh, there's a better picture of it. Yeah, there you go. Let's just go ahead and pull this guy out. All right. Oh, got some directions. And here is the quadcopter itself, how it comes. Got a little antenna here on the back. I thought that when I first saw this, I thought it was like a little 5.8 gigahertz, and I thought maybe you'd be able to fly with like FPV goggles or your FPV screen, but I believe this is Wi-Fi, and we will test out how good the Wi-Fi is. We have some propeller guards. We'll need to put those on. Have a little charging cable here. We have the transmitter, the remote control for it. It's got like a rubberized grip to it. Got a lot of buttons here. We'll have to check all those out here in a second. And then we have an extra set of propellers and a screwdriver. And what is this? Feels like a little mounting piece of tape or sponge or something. So did I overlook? There's the landing gear. Okay, the landing gear is in here. Here's the landing gear, and it looks like we have 4 different legs for landing gear. So let's go ahead, install the landing gear and take a look at what this quad looks like. All right, guys, so I went ahead and charged up the battery. It actually is stored right down here in the bottom. It is 3.7 volts, 1100 milliamp hours, and there's an on-off switch. So once you get this cable tucked in there in a way, then you can just go ahead and turn the on-off switch, which is right here. Boom, like that, and it will turn on and off. Now, I did want to point out that in the directions here at the end page, that there is a 5.8 gigahertz camera. Now, I'm not sure if this is optional, but the one I got is the Wi-Fi version, so it's not 5.8 gigahertz. There's no display real-time transmission on this one, so it is just the Wi-Fi version. But something else about this camera that's pretty neat is that it has will pan down and up right here just with the transmitter, so you don't have to do it manually. You can just use the controls on the transmitter. And also for the controls on the transmitter, they're all labeled. Like we have tuning here. This one for the camera, pan down and up, you have a little camera symbol there. We have like a reset, start, stop. When you want to start the quad, you push the start button, the propellers will start turning, and then when you're done flying it and you want it to land, you push the stop and it will lower itself to the ground. We have a CF mode, which is, I believe, a smart orientation mode, and then we have the 1 button return, so you push this, it will fly back at you. On-off switch to turn it on and off. The photo, take a photo, video. On the camera, there is a place for an SD card on the back, and I don't think one is included unless I overlooked it. But I believe you might be able to record to the app. That's because you connect this to Wi-Fi, and this actually has a built-in little phone mount holder right here. It won't hold an iPad like I have here, but it will hold a pretty good size phone, so that way you don't have to fiddle with installing one of those. Also on the triggers, we have a flip, and then we have lights and speed. So I think this will go through the different modes. Also, emergency stop. You push this inwards, and the propellers will stop spinning. So let's go ahead and turn this on. We'll turn on the quadcopter. Alright, we got some LEDs here, and then I think we just go down and up, and it should bind to the quadcopter. There we go. And let's look at the camera real quick. That's pretty cool how it pans up and down. So I can hold it, and it will just kind of go through its up and down movements. Otherwise, if I wanted to go quicker, I could press it quicker. So we'll just adjust that how it is. Now, something else with the start and stop of this guy is that when you start it, it will actually have to take off for you to be able to stop it. So let me show you what I mean there. I'll start the propellers, and then watch, when I push stop, it won't stop because it hasn't even took off to stop. So in this case, what you would need to do is use the right stick and push it inwards, and that will stop the motors. Now, this does have the camera that connects to Wi-Fi, so the app that you want to get is called FlyEye, F-L-Y-E-Y-E, and there are QR codes on the front of the directions, so if you couldn't find it, you could always scan that QR code. We'll open that up, and what I'll need to do is actually connect to the Wi-Fi. So I'll go into the settings. I'm just using an iPad here, it's bigger, and plus my iPhone's totally cracked right now. So I'm going to go in the RLUAV, click on that. And now one thing about these Wi-Fi connections is that they're known to lag, especially in these cheaper quadcopters. So that's why the 5.8 gigahertz is desired. But we'll go ahead and test that out here. So, I think we're live right now. Okay. Let me turn the camera up. So you can see there in real time. I mean, it's not like you're going to get really smooth pans with this thing, like if you have like a gimbal or anything. But you can see, you know, there is... It's not too bad of lag. I mean, if you went, you know, rather slow with this, you could probably do it. But mainly this is just to take video. And I think, let's see if we can take, if we take video, this little button or icon just popped up there. I think that says that we're taking video. And I wonder if it's stored somewhere on the device. Okay, cool. So it does store right in the device. So even if you don't have that SD card, you can record it right here on your device and save it on your device and then move it over to your computer. But we have some other functions here. This is orientation, I'm sure. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, it just flips upside down the camera. And then we have, oh, we can fly directly from the app possibly. Oh, okay. Let me, I wonder how I stop that now. I know I can probably tap this. Oh, okay, I just hit that little minus right there. So you can fly from the app, which would be cool, I guess, if you have a bigger screen or if you're comfortable with doing that. These are all blacked out, so let's see, to turn the lights off. Let me see if this will turn the lights off. Okay, so that's going through the 3 different modes. There's 3 different modes. We hear 1 beep for mode 1, 2 beeps for mode 2, and 3 beeps for mode 3. Now I bet if I hold this long, it will shut off the lights. Is that what it's doing? No, I guess it's not turning off the lights. So it says speed and light. I'm not sure how I turn the lights off then, or even if they do go off. But anyway, yeah, with the app, not really much more here. There's a 3D part that's makes it look like that. I don't know, it doesn't come with goggles, I don't know. So yeah, that's enough talking about that. Let's just go ahead and take it outside and give it a fly. Alright guys, we're outside now. We're going to do a little bit of flying. The first thing I'll do, I have the app downloaded. It's called FlyEye. I'll go ahead and open that up. Turn on the transmitter and turn on the on-off switch. I have it sitting down when I turn it, so that way when I turn it on, it'll be nice and level when I fly. So there, it's paired now. I'll need to go in actually into my Wi-Fi settings. on my phone, and I'll connect to RLUAV. And once that's connected, I can go back into the app. And there's two different options. I can do normal play or altitude hold. I'll just go into normal play. It says to please link the equipment. And there we go, we're live. So let me pop open the phone holder here. And I'm not sure if it's gonna fit with this case on it. So let me take this off real quick. Okay. And okay, so now it appears the camera has frozen. Let me exit out of this thing real quick and open it back up. Go ahead, hit play again. Okay, there we go. So it froze up. Now I can adjust the camera. And to take off, all I need to do is hit the start stop, and it will actually just start the propeller. So I'll hit start, or actually let's record video too. So I'll hit start, and we'll go ahead and take off. Okay, a little noisy. There's the here, I'm trying to hold it so you can kind of see the screen as I'm flying. You can see there's definitely lag there. A little bit of Vagello effect. Let's do some flying around. Oh, and my phone just went to sleep. That's no good. Yeah, it's a little bit noisy. It's not too aggressive here. Let me kind of look for the... Okay, here's the speeds. So this is speed 2 here. There's left, there's right. Let's go into speed 3. So this is the... Not a bad flyer. It's got a little bit of get up and go here in this third mode. Try a flip here. Oh, roll over. Not wanting to do a flip for me. Huh. Not sure why that rollover button isn't working. I mean, it seems to fly just fine. It's got bright LEDs. You can see that, you know, the red ones in front. You got green on the side here. Blue on the back. Let me go ahead and see if I can turn my phone on one more time. Now, when I'm lowering it, I actually have to hold down this. Otherwise, every time I let go, it's holding altitude. It's got a little drift on it. Go ahead and lower it here real quick. All right. And I want to... Okay, I'm not sure if it's still recording. Let me go ahead and stop that. And I'll start a new recording. And we'll hit take off. I might need to go into the settings on my phone. Oh, obviously the app just froze again. That's no good. Let me try the auto land feature. So you would hit stop. It should just go to the ground. We're drifting there a little bit, but okay, well, it landed by itself and the propeller stopped. So that's a good sign. And I'm having some problems here with my phone. So let me, real quick, one more time. Let me go in here into my settings and go to, I believe it's general. And it might not be in general. Let's see here. Okay, auto lock, I'll turn that off. And one more time, let's force quit that app. We'll go back into the app here, and hopefully that takes care of the problem. If not, then I'm just gonna assume that the Wi-Fi, it's a lot similar to other ones. It doesn't work the best on these cheaper quads, but let's go ahead and start, take it back up. I'm definitely getting some drift. Let me see if I can correct that a little bit. There we go, it's getting a little bit better. Yep, there we go. That's a lot better, actually. Still got a little bit. But you see, it's holding the altitude now, so if I lower it and let off, it will hold that altitude. Actually goes up just a hair more, so. Whoa, that was a close one. I thought the red was the front first, or the red was the back for a second. So let's keep driving around here, kind of burn the battery up. I'm still not sure why it's not doing the flip mode. I'm holding it down, I'm hearing the beep, and then usually you just push to do the flip, and it's not doing it. And I know I got full battery. Oh, and I'm just getting the low battery signal now, so I'll go ahead, bring it in. You can see when it's starting to die, I get those blinking lights. So go ahead, bring it in here. Not a bad flyer. I'd say it's good for someone who's just getting into flying and wants a little camera. Just know that the camera is Wi-Fi, so you're not going to be flying this like FPV racing or anything like that. Oh, almost there. I'll go ahead and, now that I turned my phone off from sleeping, it seems like it records a little bit better, but still there's definitely some lag there. Oh, bottom popped off. But yeah, good for you know, starters, beginners and whatnot. It's not too aggressive. I've definitely flown a little bit more stable ones than this. It is cool that the camera will tilt up and down, and I do like the design. It's a nice little design. I thought maybe this little antenna right there would give you a little better reception when it comes to the Wi-Fi, but for the remote, the remote's tight. I like it. It's got you know, everything. You don't have to mess with the phone clamp or whatnot, so it's all there. You don't have to worry about extra parts. So I'll go ahead, put a link in the description. That's that. Thanks for watching.